Hello, beautiful, amazing people. This is Veronica, integrative, holistic, certified health nurse, empathic, medical, intuitive, starseed lightworker. I wanted to share with everyone a detox program that I was guided to do by my oversoul. It's a 2-month detox, and it's a detox to trigger ascension. That's the way it was given to me by my oversoul. And it addresses what was told to me by my oversoul to be one of the biggest, quote unquote, so-called obstacles that's been thrown in our way to prevent ascension. And not just light workers, but in the collective also. And it's chemtrails. And just want to say, disclaimer, if it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't resonate with you, okay? Keep it moving, go find somebody it resonates with, that you resonate with. Okay, so it's detox to trigger ascension. And when I did this detox in June, and I completed it in August, so it was for 2 months. And it was to prepare me to receive, in order to ground the event energies that have been coming in. As you know, it's been ramping up since the 26th of August, and that's what I was prepping for, the 26th of August, that new moon in Pisces. And and a big reason for that 26th full moon in Pisces was so important for me is because I am a Pisces sun and a Pisces rising. So we all know the chemtrails, they contain metals. And the most prevalent metals and toxins in the chemtrails are aluminum, barium, lead, and mercury, and fluoride. Those are the ones causing us the most harms. This is what I was told by my oversoul. These are the ones that are causing us the most harm, that are putting a damper on ascension. Okay? And the way to detox these from our system. Oh, before I even get into that, let's go into what these heavy metals are actually linked to. Now, you can go and research this yourself to confirm what I'm saying. Never mind the fact that, I am a medical expert. But they're all over the medical journals. They all know what these heavy metals are linked to and what they do. And you could just literally look out your door and see what these heavy metals are doing, the increase of all these things, Autism is a huge one. So I'm just going to go down the list that I made, okay? Autism, alopecia, generalized weakness, anxiety, depression, Alzheimer's, leaky gut syndrome, migraines, candida, that's overgrowth of yeast, kidney failure, neuropathy, joint pain, asthma, and other respiratory illnesses. And fibromyalgia is a huge one for females and for males. Maybe this will get them to do something. Impotence. I'm going to say that again. Impotence. Okay? That's on the rise. Young guys, impotence. And of course, cancer. That's another huge one. So that's what these heavy metals are doing to us. And on the more, on the other side that most of the public don't know about, is that it's preventing the awakening by suppressing what they called junk DNA. If anyone has taken biology in high school, I'm sure you've heard the term junk DNA. Oh, the genealogists don't know what the junk DNA does. It's just there, strands of DNA. No, they know damn well what it is. They do. They know what it is. They are, when I took genealogy in college, it goes a little more in depth, and they say, it's ancestral DNA that we no longer need. No, that's the ascension DNA, basically, okay? And the energy waves coming in from the central sun through our sun is what's triggering the awakening of this DNA, okay? So the chemtrails they're using to, number one, block out that energy from coming into us in the first place. And then number two, all those heavy metals, they dissipate, they come down into the ground. And where do they settle? They settle in the ground. They in our soil. We breathe them in, and they're in the water that we drink. So we're ingesting this crap, okay? And it's, of course, not just the heavy metals that are in there. They also experimenting with diseases in there, the chemical warfare, and also nanotechnology, all that other kind of crap. But what's really preventing ascension are these metals. And because they're suppressing the ascension genes basically from activating. So that's one big threat to the ascension. The second threat actually are those not new, they've been around for a while now, ever since 9/11, which is what they use to implement all this crap, are those scanners in the airport. Now, not many people know this because the news is very good at burying this stuff. They had to replace a lot of these machines when they first came out in Florida because a lot of the people, the agents, were coming down with cancer. You could find in the newspaper, look up the Miami Herald. It's in there. They had to replace several of those machines. And what they do is, those machines, they rip apart your mitochondria. That is part of your that's part of in your cell. Look up a cell. If you don't remember from college or high school biology, look up what a cell looks like. You see your mitochondria. That's where protein is processed. Rips apart your mitochondria. Literally rips it apart. Okay? So that's another threat going on. And in that, it also rips apart the DNA, your ascension DNA. So they're attacking us those two ways. The easy way to avoid that, don't walk through the machines. I was guided. I was warned from day one not to step foot into those machines. And I never have. And I do not allow my kids to either. Whether they do it now when they're traveling on their own because they're grown, that's up to them. Hopefully I gave them enough, put enough knowledge in them they know not to. Okay, I will get to the airport an hour early. I will stand there, and I don't give a damn. Pat me down. Ain't no shame in my game. Okay, pat me down. I don't care about that. Rather that than suppress myself, my ascension, and my awakening, and give myself, make myself expose myself to getting cancer. I'd rather not do that. Okay. So that's a simple solution for that. Just don't walk through it. And when it comes to the chemtrails, it's actually rather simple also. And I was told do this for 2 months in order to prepare myself to receive the energies that were coming in. And I did, and it worked like a charm. I almost think, oh my God, too well, because the energies have been so intense. But hey, it's my job as a light bearer and to ground these energies. It is what it is. I'm here to do a job, get it done, ascend, and honestly, not have to deal with this anymore. So the two things I was guided to take is organic chlorella and organic coconut activated charcoal. Both these come in pill and capsule form. Okay. And you take it for 2 months. You follow the instructions. And if you want to help detox your children, what I would do is call the company. Usually it's like half a dose. And in the medical field, what we consider adult is from puberty on, is adult. But if you have a small kid who's 13 years old, you would still consider that as a pediatric dose. So it's weight-based. You go according to size and weight-based, okay? But usually the cutoff mark is puberty when it comes to adult dosing, okay? And also, the third thing, which is very simple, which you can get at a supermarket if they carry it. Unfortunately, in New York City, I've been going crazy trying to find it. Cannot find it unless it's bottled somewhere, is reverse osmosis water. You could get a reverse osmosis water kit to put in your sink, your kitchen, underneath your kitchen sink. which I purchased about a year ago and have not connected as of yet. The person I was supposed to help me connect it, I don't know, he disappeared. So I have not connected that, but I do go purchase my reverse osmosis water. And you have to drink that reverse osmosis water and also cook with it too. Because I'll throw up a little slide there that shows you that the reverse osmosis water gets rid of practically, it's 99% of those metals. All of them, the aluminum, the barium, the lead, the mercury, the fluoride, even nickel, a whole bunch of stuff. It gets rid of all of that crap. So it gives your body a chance to heal, your cells a chance to recuperate and multiply. And you excrete all those toxins. Now, what I suggest also for people who are already experiencing these terrible diseases caused from the heavy metal toxicity, I suggest you continue this regimen even longer until you experience relief of your symptoms. Okay? And trust me, you will. I was having the joint pain and sometimes my skin would hurt and everything. And it was from that, and I don't experience that anymore. So I hope you guys find this helpful. And this is not just for light workers or forerunners. This is for everyone. So what I suggest is that you put this video in your favorites. And as your loved ones come along and your peeps come along, share this with them. Let them have this information because this is basic information to help them. Okay? And it's not woo-woo science, as they like to call it, to try to, demean